Hey, Starlights, welcome back. So, we are in another session. Today is Thursday. We are going to have our Thriving Thursdays today. And of course, like I said, wardrobe change. I'm wearing white today. Can we guess what element we're going for today? So, thriving. What does thriving mean to you? Let me know in the comments. I want to know, what are we looking for when we thrive? Are we thriving financially? Are we thriving emotionally? Are we thriving with work? Are we thriving with family? What about inner self? Are we thriving inner here? Is that what we're doing? Thriving. But yes, it's something for me. I want to be well rounded. And I know that in order for me to achieve and attain and go further, I have to start with myself. I have to start with my own mental. I have to start with my own understanding of who I am, what I'm looking for in life, and what I'm going to do to take it further. What would it be for you? Tell me. Tell me. So, with our Thriving Thursdays, if you haven't guessed, we're going to be doing air signs today. Air signs for the lovely Thriving Thursdays. And we're going to start with our Libras, and then we'll get into the Geminis and go into the Aquariuses. I have a fondness for all three air signs. Absolutely. I'm surrounded by Geminis. I have Geminis everywhere in my family, in my friends, everywhere. But like I said, I have a fondness for all three because all three are within my family, my soul family, my friends, everywhere. And I love the intellect that you guys have. You think outside of the box, you go beyond what's right in front of you. Your mindset's not here. It's past that. It's present, but it's further than most people. You think outside of the box. I guess an air sign created that. So let's get into the cleansing. Let's cleanse and sage and just take any of the pains and worries away. You may hear me sing randomly through this time. I cannot sing, but it's okay. All right, let's get this sage going on. This black sage just smells so good. Give some to you guys, of course. And then, of course, go back in with the Palo Santo. And then we'll do all three of our air signs, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. I hope everybody's had a lovely, prosperous day. I got to sleep. Today was beautiful. I got so much rest today. So much rest. And I was just pleasantly happy with that. Because I work a lot. So having time to just go in and just go take a nap and enjoy my nap. All right. Let's start with our deck here. We might go into 4 decks tonight. I'm kind of feeling the vibe of one. You know what I didn't do yesterday? I said to myself, starting out to the readings, and I think I actually said this in one of the readings, I like to do a card of the day. What messages would be representative? Oh, look at that. I love it. You had an air sign card come up. For our air signs today, message of the day. What message do we have for ourselves today? What message do we have for ourselves today? Message. Whoa, 2 cards came out today. Ooh, and underneath the deck is the Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. And I love how the seahorse is holding the pearl. It's like it's holding itself in. I love that. And right under that is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Oh, yes. So the card that came up was the 10 of Swords to the 4 of Wands. I really like that. It's time to let go so you can have better. You might hear fireworks in the background because, of course, it's going into New Year's. So in my neighborhood, there's a lot of them. Let's go ahead and get our book. This is read by the Good Tarot. And there's beautiful affirmations that goes with every single card. So let's go with the flow of this. So we're going to start with the air. Ten of Air, Ten of Swords. And that card states, graceful ending and hopeful beginning meet. At point of infamy, an end of old ways of thinking. It is all up from here as I bless the ending, grateful for the lesson I have learned and can free myself of patterns that no longer serve me. I allow my circumstances to end with grace as I know something better can appear at any time. I am thankful from now on I can respond differently to any challenging situations. I love that. That's absolutely beautiful. Now let's get into this Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands. New creative phases, celebrations, pleasure, and harmony in relationships. Dancers have partners, singers have musicians helping them create sweet music. I find others who are in sync with me and my desires that that it's a time of celebrating friendship and all that others bring to my life. A time of revelry and relishing pleasures of being a good company. Making magic together and others is the focus of this time. That's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. And I love how it goes into step with one another, letting go of toxic patterns, letting go of things that just was not serving you a deeper purpose, understanding that you had to go through said lesson and you had to build through this lesson, and grateful that you've went through this because you've learned from it. Now it's time for you to take this into a new time of celebrating the flow and dance. If you've ever worked in a kitchen, when you're working with your crew, it's a dance. You're working together and it's a flow, just like it would be dancing with a partner, just like it would be even in surgery. So there's different areas where you have to do the dance. You have to sink in with each other's, even when relationships, because with the Four of Wands, that's that happy home partnership. And right away, that's a beautiful commitment, a happy home, marriage, everything. So letting go of what's bad, bringing into what's good, and having that with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups, that's nothing but wish fulfillment. Just under the Nine of Cups is patience, temperance. It's time to understand that you've waited and you've been patient, and it's time that you go forward. Okay, air signs, that's beautiful. That is lovely. So now we're getting into our reading, and this one here, we'll start with our Libras. Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. What messages for our Libra folks do we have today? Messages for Libra. Our sun. Trying to fly off the handle, guys. What's going on? Sun, moon, and rising for our Libras. Sun, moon, and rising for Libras. What messages do we have for our Libras? Energy of obstacles. Wow. Into the unknown. I still haven't seen Frozen 2, but this helps. Overcoming and outcome. Yowzers. Ooh, Libra. Listen, Libra. Stop it. Stop it. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. The cards were flying today. Oh, my Libra. My Libras. You guys are some indecisive individuals. I will say that. It's always been the running joke with the Libra that you always straddle the fence about a lot of stuff, but it's time you let go, bubba. It's time. There's something coming your way that you have to get out of your head in order to thrive. Thriving Thursday, and I used the word thrive already. Look at that. So your energy is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, it's that jovial child, but you still have that childlike essence instead of building up. And you're in the fire element, so you're passionate about a lot of things. You have a lot of wants and needs to go into your life and in your what you're looking to do, but you have a lot of reservations. Like, can I do this? Am I able to do this? Can I build from this? Can I go forward in this? Absolutely. When you set your mind to something, and I mean not just set it and put it to the sideline so you still can think of what else can come your way. I mean really dig down deep and really want something, you get what you go after. You're not stopped by it. So looking at this, I need this page to elevate higher into royalty. You're not within an entry level position. You're a lot more senior than that, but your heart space sometimes can be in the page sense, and your mindset can dwindle down because you have so many thoughts and reservations. Your obstacle is the Nine of Swords, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune, and all three are coming in sideways. You're looking at this like, I have so much coming to me and so much to give, but I'm afraid. Don't let fear run you. Don't let the thought of it might not be. Sometimes you got to put your foot down, see? It's like, hey, look, I'm giving you this. I'm giving you everything that you're asking for. And you need to put that bass in your voice. Because sometimes people will pass you over. They'll look over you because you're too timid in how you present yourself. Sometimes you have to have a little bit of bass. Sometimes you have to give a little bit of smartness and say, hey, thank you so much, but I know that I'm worth more than this, and I've done this, this, and this for your company. I've done this, this, this for our relationship. I've done this, this, this for the household. Wherever this stands from, put your foot down. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. What do you think you're doing? And then go. You don't have to back down from anything. We don't got time for that. So we have the Eight of Wands to the Ace of Swords. It's time to move on. It's time to start moving and moving in your truth. Moving in your truth, moving in your understanding, because that's going to help you overcome that. And these are in the upright. So you're ready to make a move. You're afraid. That's your outcome, Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. Yes, you've been through a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, but it's time to let go of this pain that you keep holding on to. It's like you're going forward and you're timid because you think you're going to face the same thing. You're only going to face the same thing if you allow it. You have to stay strong and let go of the past pains, past lies, manipulations, and hurts. That is no longer you. It doesn't serve you a greater purpose. You got the Two of Cups here. Look at how beautiful this is. Holding hands, and they're looking straight into their future, straight into their sunset. That's a commitment, a precious commitment. And you have to heal past things that have just popped up in your face and gone the way that you didn't want it to go. It's time that you let go of the past. It's no longer you. You can't go forward with fear, and that's what it's looking like you're doing. You're ready to make a move, and it looks like you're going to make some moves, but you're still worried. Your mind is still racing. You got to set those down in stone and say, hey, this is what I need, this is what I want, and I'm done. Because it's not okay. No more indecision. Oh, I got Temperance under the deck. Look how beautiful that is. All right. Let's do some clarifying for our Libras. And you would want to fly down there. Come on now. Two of Swords down at the bottom of the deck. Full Libra. All right, put this back where it was. Oop, just fluffing up the little poof. Poof, poof, poof. All right, for the Libras. Whoa, that flew out quickly. Y'all just want me to work today. Empress, Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords. And it's crazy because the Nine of Swords came up twice. No, I'm sorry. It was a Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Fear on top of fear. We can't do that. Eight of Wands. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. And Eight of Swords. Whoa. Five of Swords. Stop regretting. All this fear and regret. Okay. All this fear and regret. It's got to stop. There we go. All this fear and regret. You got to stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right. So here, starting with the page, you got the Three of Cups. I think that with this childlike status, you're ready to come back together with someone or a situation, or maybe even a partnership or at work or in a relationship. And you're excited to want to do it, but you're afraid to do it. So that timidness comes back in, and it's like, I want a second chance. I want to come back at this. But what do I do? How do I get this done? Stop doing that. Stop worrying so much because you're standing in your own way. So it's time that you dig your feet down in the dirt and take this journey. You got the Knight of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords. You have to go ahead and go along this journey, worried or not, scared or not, wondering or not. It's time that you do that and take on what your fears are. Take on what you're going through, because that's how you'll know for sure. Hey, I need this, I want this, and I'm going for it. So with the Empress, you have the Fool card. Nope, I'm sorry. With the Empress, you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands came right back out. And you have it with the Tower. So you had either an Empress, you had someone that was just amazing. Top to toe. A little unorthodox maybe. Someone that's not your typical. Someone that's not typical to everyone. Because the Empress, she's all four queens of tarot rolled into one. She is the diamond in the rough. She's nurturing, she's caring, she's loving, she's strong. But she's not one to take nobody's shit either. There's someone that you partner with, or this Empress might even be you. That you couldn't be tamed. That you couldn't go into a relationship or partnership or work, that it just was not working for you. It didn't come together. So since it didn't work, it fell apart. You have that Tower card with the Four of Wands. Things were meaning to come together, but it didn't. And most times that happens for a reason. So somebody's got to take that leap of faith. You got the Wheel of Fortune with the Fool card. It's time to take a leap of faith, because everything turns in as it's supposed to. It's divinely guided. So with the Wheel of Fortune, that's when things come together in divine guided time, not when you want it to, when it's time to by the Almighty. You got to wait on God. That's what you got to do. Pray, build yourself up, and come up with your game plan. You got the Two of Wands to the Ace of Swords, and then you have the Hangman to the Eight of Wands. It's time to make moves. Eight of Wands, like I said, that's moving on. That's going. All right, I'm done. Let's go. And you got to move on from the stagnancy. You got to move on from this mindset of thinking that you can or you won't. That doesn't work. That's not you. So it's time for you to move in your own truth. Take definitive action and pick your path. What path are you doing? Are you going for it or are you not? Are you doing what you need to do, or are you going to find another way to find happiness? It may be in a relationship, because I see this Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands. This could be a relationship that you're ready to get back in. This could be a partnership that you're trying to build, even a business, maybe a business. Take it on anyway. Be patient with yourself. You got Temperance to the Eight of Swords. It's going to be worrisome. You're going to be scared. You're going to have nights where you just like, you can't sleep because you got so much going on. You need to understand that you got to move within yourself, but be patient with yourself to heal. Because with this Five of Swords, you got the Death card, love. New changes, transformations. All this regret, you got to build past that. You got the Empress came out again. You got it with the Hierophant. So there's a commitment that is definitely coming, and it's going to be prosperous. You got the Ten of Pentacles right here. So all this regret, all this worry, let it go. It no longer serves you a greater purpose of what you're looking to do. It's time to upgrade, level up, and do more, because that fear and doubt that you have in yourself and in your plan and what you want to do, it's not good for you at all. All right, for Libras. Ooh, yes. I love this. You got the Oracle under the deck. The two cards that flew out for you, you got the Ruby Star, Flow. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. And then you have the Cosmic Enchantress, Witchcraft. I attract a steady flow of abundance. I attract a steady flow of abundance. I attract a steady flow of abundance. The Oracle is our forecast. I am the Oracle. My intuitive insight flow freely. I am the Oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. I am the Oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. You have to look within yourself. Your air. You go by the mental, always. And in doing that, you have to know that you call what you need to you. You elevate yourself and what you need. So it's time to elevate yourself. It's time to push yourself and know that you are light and abundant. I would do some health days and builds, because maybe you need to work on your solar plexus, your heart chakra, definitely your base chakra, because that came out, and grow. And align your communication to your thoughts. Those needs to be in full connection. Not you're thinking one thing, but you say another. They have to be fully connected. That's how you're getting things done. So when I looked into the Heal Yourself reading cards, the card that came out was Soulmate. And this card is absolutely stunning. It talks about ready to be loved, ready to have that love flow to you, but you're not ready as of yet because you have more healing to do. You have to go ahead and call yourself out. Don't run from it. Don't be afraid. Don't throw rocks and hide hands. Build yourself up, because the one thing that is crippling you, we all go through it, it's your pride. Don't let your pride destroy what will be. Not what could be, what will be. Because if you let your pride stand in, that's when it turns into a could be. Change your words. Communicate effectively. Communicate in a positive way. Change your actions. If somebody is not liking what's being said or done, reevaluate, put things together, and figure out what you need to do. Because this doesn't work. This doesn't work. So build yourself and move forward. All right. So my time is running on about a couple more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading and end this this live here. I'm sorry. Keep saying live. I'm used to going live to do my tarot, and I'm not doing that. I'm doing my recordings. But I'm ending this video here, and then I'll come back in once this one's uploaded and I get some more storage. I will be doing the reading for Gemini. All right, loves, you have an amazing night. Be safe, be happy, be wonderful. You are definitely flowing with the universe. I will see you soon. Bye.